Welcome! Today I'm going to show you how to make a stubby mace. I need a sphere and a cylinder. Move them in position. We're going to make a bunch of stubs sticking out of the ball on the head of the mace. Let's make it stubby. Polygon, scale, and bevel it. And do it again. There. Let's move it down just a little bit like that. And let's mirror it over the white to make a copy on the bottom. And then both of these make a child of the sphere. When we rotate the sphere, the stubs go with it. Control click the other one and spacebar for copy. Select the sphere, rotate. And let's rotate it 60 around the X. Select it. Control click the opposite one. Spacebar for copy. Go to the sphere and rotate. Now we're done. We can move these to the scene. So click spacebar for copy of that, and let's make it a child of the sphere and rotate it -45, and then rotate it again to offset it a little bit like that. Click spacebar creates a copy. Grab the sphere and rotate it 60. And click spacebar creates a copy. Sphere, rotate. Now click that one. Control click, and mirror it over the X. Very nice. We don't want it as a child anymore. And I want to cut this in half, but it's a little bit hard to see. I can't see a clean line to cut through it. So let's make a copy. 63. And we need a cylinder. Sphere, scale. And do the same for the cylinder. Still hard to cut through with the poles, the north and south pole on the top, so I usually rotate it to get a cleaner line for cutting. Over the Z90. Now I have a nice clean line to cut. Polygon, Shift, Alt, and select the polygons you don't want and delete them. And check your work. Looks good. And we're going to edge fill it. And then we're going to polygon extrude. Like that. Original sphere, we don't want it anymore. The new sphere, move it in position. Let's create some more stubs. So objects, select that one and control click the other stubs that you want and merge them. And now you can select it, spacebar creates a copy. And rotate a little bit to offset them. And let's go to the head there and extend it just a little bit. Like that. We want that cylinder there. Which one is that? That one. Objects, cylinder, move it, rotate it. And move it. Okay, so this is the head of the mace. Over here is going to be the stem, and they're bound together with the band. So we're making the band right now. Let's go to polygon, move, make it a little bit shorter. And to strengthen the band, we make tiny bands from a torus. So make that 8. Torus. Let's move it. Let's rotate it. Let's move it again. And scale it with the yellow. Like that. So it's a reinforcement of that band. Let's see, I want to make sure I have it in position. Okay, like that. And click spacebar as a copy and move it in position there. Objects, click spacebar, creates a copy. So we're going to make the stem now. Polygon, extend. And we're going to scale it with the yellow, like that. Back to objects and grab the band and spacebar to duplicate it. And we're gonna scale it. And like that. Looking pretty good. Objects, click that one, spacebar for copy. This is the handle. We want to scale it down. Like that. Maybe a little bit more. Like that. And put it in position. Polygon and make it a bunch longer like that for the handle. Need it for big hands. These warriors had big hands. Objects, select that band, spacebar, make a copy and move it over. Looks good. Let's color it. Control, click that one, and that one, and give it a gray color, like that. The handle, let's make it really warm. Dark, really dark, like that. This one warm but really light, like gold color. The band, make it dark gray. We're gonna color the stubs. So Shift Alt, select them all, and then hold the Control key down and deselect what you don't want to color. Okay. Let's give them color like that. I don't like it. How about more reddish? Like that. And then the head, let's make it silver. Okay, a stubby mace. And compare it with a spiky mace, which had spikes here. The stubby mace it's handier and preferred because you could it won't hurt you. You can just hang it off your belt, put it in your luggage or your boat. The Normans had these things. Okay, thanks for watching. You can watch more tutorials at figuro.io.